The living record, how knowledge, law, and equity survive through documentation and example. 1. The estate is a classroom. Every lawful act teaches, even the silent ones. When the executor closes an estate with precision and integrity, the record itself becomes an education in equilibrium. So what does that actually mean? It means your paperwork is now a professor. Future generations study it not because it's poetic, but because it worked. The law, after all, respects results. What the executor leaves behind is not merely closure, but a method, a repeatable formula for lawful self-governance. Footnote. A completed estate serves as precedent and pedagogical model for lawful administration in equity. 2. The record as memory. Human memory fades. Paper doesn't. The record is civilization's backup drive. It preserves intention, performance, and accountability in ways that even time hesitates to erase. So what does that actually mean? It means your best memories are notarized. In equity, the written record outlives the executor. It becomes the durable witness of lawful order, not for ego, but for continuity. Civilization itself survives on the same principle, record or repeat the same mistakes. Footnote. Written records preserve collective legal memory, preventing the cyclical re-emergence of disorder and ignorance. 3. Teaching by transparency. The most powerful executor doesn't hide process, he documents it so clearly that others can follow. Lawful power grows when shared, not hoarded. So what does that actually mean? It means transparency is the new inheritance. By publishing procedures, sharing templates, and training successors, the executor extends the lifespan of law beyond his own era. A single clean process, fully explained, can outlive 1,000 sermons about justice. Footnote. Transparency transforms lawful administration into shared institutional knowledge, perpetuating equity through education. 4. From law to lore. When lawful acts are retold as stories, the technical becomes memorable. Every record, every redemption, every victory in equity eventually becomes a parable, a narrative of restoration, not rebellion. So what does that actually mean? It means your affidavit is tomorrow's legend. In time, legal mastery becomes cultural wisdom. The executor's consistency, fairness, and restraint ripple outward, teaching others that sovereignty isn't noise, it's discipline. Footnote. The translation of legal experience into narrative preserves moral context alongside procedural instruction. 5. The record as shield and mirror. A lawful record defends, but it also reflects. It protects the executor from external challenge and reveals internal character. Every signature, every date, every declaration mirrors the person who made it. So what does that actually mean? It means your handwriting is a fingerprint of the soul. In equity, defense and introspection share the same ink. A record kept in truth is both armor and autobiography. Footnote. Accurate documentation functions simultaneously as legal protection and moral self-portrait. 6. The circle of learning. Law, when truly understood, doesn't end, it recycles. Each executor begins where another finished, standing on records that whisper both mistakes and triumphs. So what does that actually mean? It means graduation is really just orientation. This continuity transforms law from dead code into living practice. The executor who learns becomes the teacher who documents, and the next executor reads, improves, and repeats. Footnote. Continuous record-based learning sustains the organic evolution of lawful systems through generational iteration. 7. Equity's final gift. Equity's promise is not wealth, it's wisdom. After all the filings, notices, and seals, what remains is understanding, how to live lawfully, speak truthfully, and act honorably. So what does that actually mean? It means you traded paperwork for peace of mind. The executor who has balanced his books has, in effect, balanced himself. The external process was only ever a mirror for internal mastery. That's what makes the record living. It continues to teach long after the ink has dried. Footnote. The ultimate purpose of lawful record keeping is moral equilibrium, the internalization of equity as a way of life.